Hello everyone, myself Dhanya Mishra of class 8C from St. James School is going to give a speech on the topic Impact of COVID-19 on Education. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Before COVID-19, students are allowed to go to school. They can sit in their classrooms and study from their teachers. We can meet our friends without masks and sanitizers. COVID-19 or coronaviruses are family of viruses that range from the common cold to serve acute respiratory syndrome. During this pandemic, schools started closing to prevent the further spread of coronavirus. Lockdown occurred so that people can stay at home and prevent the further spread of coronavirus. Coronavirus affect all people all over the world. Schools are closed, so it delayed the new admissions and starting in the new sessions. The online education came into existence. Teachers accumulate their materials to a new teaching style. It is challenging for both teachers and students because they are learning how to deal with online education. Support from teachers gave us new inspiration to study from home. Online classes in which students use their own time as opposed to meeting live with teachers and students. The major problem faced during online classes is network connectivity. Parents also played a major role to navigate their children to get the proper studies. This online education is a big challenge for low-income families. They can't provide simple food to eat. During this pandemic, they can't afford online education. Students living in remote areas can't get education as schools are closed. The new opportunities came into existence. We can get more and more information online. Anything we can study from our home. There is no more time wasted in traveling because we can get more and more information online. It is possible that once COVID-19 pandemic settles down, we may see a continued change in online systems using online platforms. The year 2020 is a very challenging and a very hard time for students. So, I want to end my speech. Thank you.
Hello friends. First of all, I would like to express my hearty thanks of gratitude to each and everyone who is watching this video. Today, I am not going to express my views on any topic, but rather I am going to attract your concern. The concern towards a very important issue, and that is the impact of COVID-19 on education. Friends, we all have seen the effects of COVID-19 on each and every aspect of life, very especially on our education system. In fact, we have been the sufferers of the effect caused by COVID-19 on our educations and schoolings. Schools and colleges all over the world had been closed since the spread of this deadly virus. The path of the education of millions of students had been hindered by this pandemic. Around 32 crore, not one or two, but 32 crore learners had stopped going to schools or colleges as all the educational activities came to a halt. However, it is truly said that where there is a will, there is a way. And that is what happened in the past few months. COVID-19 had worked as a catalyst for the educational institution to opt new ways of learning and teaching. Whether it is the massive use of online learning platform or taking online examination, we, with our collective efforts, were able to overcome even in this global pandemic. In fact, why to state any other example? Organizing this very competition shows that never failing wits as well as the never ending wills of our respected principal, teachers, or parents and the students of India. Thus, without taking much of your time, I, Kumar Shantanu, would like to put a stop on my words by just saying that COVID-19 had just taught us that change is inevitable. But how we take it, it is our and only our approach. With this, I beg your leave, dear viewers. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.
Hello everybody, respected father, sister, parents, teachers and my dear friends. This is Neha Devi of 8th A welcomes you all on this YouTube platform that has provided me an opportunity to speak and share my thoughts on the topic impact of COVID-19 on education. Today, the entire world is agonized due to COVID-19 coronavirus. Whether elder or younger, all have been suffering through this pandemic. The lockdown had put a near total closure to the entire work running throughout the world, including the education system. In the very beginning, all the parents were totally tensed due to the education of their children as it was completely shut down due to COVID-19. The parents and the teachers were hoping for the opening of schools so that again the education of students can run smoothly. During the lockdown period, the whole education of the students was spoiled, leading a bad impact of COVID-19 on education. On the other hand, the teachers and entire education system was trying out to solve this problem. Technology connects people and brings them together. Inspired by this idea, our teachers thought of creating a virtual school environment under which the students were able to ask their queries, and this platform gave the students a golden chance to continue their studies through the mode of technology. But there lies some problems too. That is, losing of internet connectivity, not having sufficient devices as per the needs, and not being punctual and sincere towards online education. The lockdown put a comma to the board examinations, leading a severe impact to the students of 10th and 12th. So, after looking at the pros and cons of online education, we may conclude that there are many advantages and few disadvantages of online education running in COVID-19. So, it is rightly said that every coin has two faces, such as the students are getting addicted towards smartphones, leading to weaker eyesight section. On the other hand, they are getting information through it from the safety of their home. So, I want to end up here by saying that we have two choices: to face difficulty with optimism or to face difficulty with pessimism. So, now it's your turn to choose the right way. Thank you and have a good day.
Hello everybody, today myself Aradhya Singh of class 8th A from St. James School Hardoi is going to speak on the topic Impact of COVID-19 on Education. The pandemic of COVID-19 has many adverse effects on the society at different level and at different scale globally. Many people have lost their jobs in life. People from lower strata such as daily wages have suffered the most. One of its adverse effects is an effect on education. Some of its adverse effects on education are passive learning. The problem with passive learning is that you did not engage your brain with the information you receive. If you are trying to do everything passively, then you are not really engaging your brain. You may learn, but much slower if you focus and learn actively. Now let's come to another topic. Internet connection is the major problem facing by the students nowadays. You may get surprised to know that only 38% of people have internet connection and rest 62% cannot afford it. Resulted, they cannot take their online classes. Another problem is economic cause. Due to the pandemic, many people have become jobless and that's why they have dropped out their children from the school. Approximately 32 crore of children have stopped to move to school or college. All the educational system halted in India. Another problem is health issue. Nowadays, students are facing health issue because they are spending more time with the gadgets, which are making their eyesight weak and headache also. The pandemic of COVID-19 has some positive effect also. Some of its positive effect are move towards blended learning, enhance towards digital literacy, enhance in the soft copy learning material. At last, I want to say that everything which no problem is bigger than our willpower. Thank you and have a nice day.
Namaste to all the viewers. Today I am Akshara Pandey of class 8 from St. James Senior Secondary School, Hardoi, standing here to express my views on the topic impact of COVID-19 on education. As we all know how this COVID-19 pandemic has led huge impact on humankind, but I am here to tell you some of the important impacts led by it on our education system worldwide. So, starting off with some positive points. Virtual schooling. As we all know that this COVID-19 has led some very huge impact on our normal schooling system. But for this, virtual schooling has come to the rescue. The central government has recently launched the PM eVidya program with 12 new DTH channels for each class to reach out for all stratas of the society. Virtual schooling also saves time for traveling from one place to another. Secondly, studying in extreme conditions of weather. This effect will help us in the future. When the school has to declare holidays due to extreme conditions of weather like extreme winter or rainy days, we can continue our studying by online classes and can enjoy uninterrupted learning. But seeing both sides of the coin, negative impacts are lack of socialization among students. When we used to go to school, we used to meet a lot of people. We learned that how we should interact with new people. But due to this virtual schooling, we are not able to meet many people and we are not able to interact. Although socialization is a very major factor of education system, socialization is very important. And medical problems are eye problems, stress, etc. Other problems are that online classes require more time than live classes. They are easily procrastinated, poor network connectivity, etc. I would like to conclude my speech by saying that we, students, should try to cooperate and support our teachers as much as we can. And also, we should try to see the positive impacts of this difficult time and should try to overcome the negative ones. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much.
I'm Ashkesh Singh of class 8B and I am going to speak on the topic impact of COVID-19 on education. Since the novel coronavirus COVID-19 came into existence, the whole world suffered terribly. It caused problems in every sphere of life. Educational, economical, social, political, religious, every sphere of life suffered terribly due to the novel coronavirus. But the sphere that suffered most terribly is the educational sector. Due to the near total closures of schools, colleges and universities worldwide has reshaped the aspect of normal life. The impact of COVID-19 has tossed out the idea of traditional education. Students around the globe are experiencing the altering impact of COVID-19 that classrooms move online. But the sudden switch to online classes was not an easy task. Both students and teachers were burdened with the task of providing an online learning environment. It was not an easy job for any one of them. But have you ever wondered the students who don't know about online? What are they doing? That those who don't have technologically advanced devices, what about them? They just simply stopped learning, and this decreased their chances of getting ahead and having a brighter future. So we can say that the novel coronavirus took all the happiness from the world, and the whole world is suffering terribly due to it. But just have faith, one day everything will be normal. So at last, I, Ajitesh Singh of class 8B, sign out by saying that we are the only one who can give water and sunlight to the seed of education to get the sweet fruit of success. Either situation be online or offline. We are the only ones who need to work for education and success. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Arushi Jindal of class 8B. I hope you all are healthy and safe. Today, I am here to talk about the effects of the ongoing pandemic due to the COVID-19 virus on our educational system. As we all know, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected education system worldwide, leading to the near total closures of schools, universities and colleges. In India too, the government, as a part of the nationwide lockdown, has closed all educational institutions. Therefore, the government has come up with e-learning program. E-learning also comes as an interesting and interactive alternative as compared to classroom teaching. Digital education appears to be a viable solution and has its own merits. Each student gets in contact with a world-class education which is not easy to impart by traditional white chalk. Online education is far more affordable as compared to physical learning. This is because online learning eliminates the cost points of student transportation, student meals, and most importantly, real estate. Additionally, all the courses of study material are available online, thus creating a paperless learning environment which is more affordable while also being beneficial to the environment. However, for many students, one of the biggest challenges of online learning is the struggle with focusing on the screen for a long period of time. With online learning, there is also greater chance for students to be easily distracted by social media or other sites. Another key challenge of online learning is internet connectivity. While internet penetration has grown in leaps and bounds over the past few years, in smaller cities and towns, a consistent connection with decent speed is a big problem. At last, I would like to conclude by stating the fact that through the use of technology, we can, if not provide a strong alternative to the conventional education system, mitigate and compensate for the challenges posed and inconvenience caused due to the COVID-19 pandemic to the educational system and learners by extension. Thank you everyone. Be healthy and safe.
Hi everyone, myself Vaishnav Dixit, class 8, section B, and today my topic is impact of COVID-19 on education. So let's begin. As we all know, in the year 2021 viruses came, or we can say COVID-19, or we can say coronavirus. So not to spread it all over the India, our government had decided to close schools, universities and colleges. And during this, our school had decided to get online classes. But when we compare online classes and offline classes, then offline classes are best, as we get a beautiful nature, beautiful atmosphere, and our fully mind focuses on the teacher and in particular words. So during online classes, or we can say during COVID-19, this is a very common thing, as network not coming, signal has gone, and so many reasons are there. So this has a very great impact on our education during COVID-19. Another one is that during COVID-19, or we can say during online classes, parents gave him the mobile to continue their online classes, but in mobile there are so many interesting apps, and if a student started to use them, then their mind get diverted from study,
and it has a very great impact on our education during COVID-19, as the student mind get divert from study and they get interested in that cheap app. Another one is that if somebody is not having mobile, or he or she cannot purchase mobile because of his financial problem, then he or she is having a very great loss in his or her study. So it is also having a very great impact on our education during COVID-19. Another reason is that if somebody having two children, or we can say two brother, two sister, and he or she only having a one mobile, then he or she also having a very great loss in his or her study during COVID-19. So it is also having a very great impact on our education during COVID-19. Another reason is there, during COVID-19, or we can say during online classes, we permanently sit in front of the mobile, and it has a very great effect on our eye, and it has a very major problem during COVID-19 on our education, or we can say it was having a very great impact on our education during COVID-19. At last, I only want to say that during COVID-19 we all have a very great impact on our education. So thank you everyone. Bye.
Hello everyone, I am Shalini Umar from class 8B, and today I am going to speak on the topic impact of COVID on education. The number of COVID cases across the world are rising day by day even now. The longer this crisis continues, the worse it is going to impact the economy. Until now, it has been estimated that it would make a difference of $8.5 trillion on the world economy over the next 2 years due to this crisis. More than 34 million people across the globe would be pushed into extreme poverty because of this crisis. Friends, a huge sector which has been impacted greatly by COVID is education sector. Students in a country have been demanding for the cancellation of exams. Online classes have commenced in some places, and some exams have been already cancelled. Parents are demanding that the private schools should not hike their fees. Schools, on the other hand, says they do not have money to pay the staff and teachers. So let us analyze what impacts of COVID on education are and what steps have been taken to mitigate it. So the first issue is digital divide in India. As of 28 June 2020, the data of UNESCO has revealed that there have been nationwide closures of schools and colleges in more than 114 countries all across the world, which has affected more than 1 billion students. There were very few countries in the world where schools were not shut down, for example, Australia, Sweden and Greenland. In context of India, more than 32 crore students have been affected by this. Some schools stopped teaching entirely, while others resorted to online classes. For people like us, online classes is a great solution in the short run, but it also creates a digital divide. It's alright for people like us who can watch YouTube and can avail the internet. But what about those people who do not have the facilities for online classes and do not have internet with them? So what would these people do? They cannot attend online classes. So the second issue is fees hike in schools. Nowadays, the students are already under stress. Stressful situations for parents are being created as well. Some private schools in a country are not conducting any online classes, but they are still charging fees from the parents. Some private schools are only holding online classes and charging fees despite fees are being hiked, which is a huge issue for the parents. Because you know what is the current situation in the entire country is. The third issue is stress for students. From the perspective of students, the last few months have been extremely stressful. Repeated postponement and cancellation of exams, as well as the reigning uncertainty. No clarity about the cancellation of exams or when the exams would be held instead. What grading system would be used and whether it would be beneficial for the students or not. So talking about solutions, there is a very clear-cut solution. It is very important for the government to regulate the fees hike of the private schools. It is very important for teachers and parents to make our association to make the decision making powers so that they can regulate the fees hike. So at last I want to end my speech by saying that the secret of crisis management is not good versus bad, it's preventing the bad from getting worse. Thank you.
Everyone, I'm Aditya Maurya from class 8th. Today, I would like to say about the topic, the impact of COVID-19 on education. First, I would like to thank respected Principal, Reverend Father Lais Cordoza, to give us a great opportunity for standing on this YouTube platform. This pandemic is a great health crisis. It is affecting our societies physically, mentally, and financially. We have now reached the death toll of 2 million and still figures are increasing. All the people are suffering under intolerable burden of loss. We are seeing its greatest impact on education. A huge number of students across the world have been affected of the pandemic and closure of educational institutions. As nowadays, education is running through virtual classes. It increased expenditure for parents to manage mobile phones and data packs for their wards. Internet connectivity issue is also a big hurdle for our education. This academic year, everything just have gone to helter and skelter. I am very grateful to our principal who arranged the virtual classes of education in a very short period of time. Friends, these online virtual classes are running throughout the country via different online learning platforms. Our teachers are trying to do their best. But friends, it's not sufficient for our gross development. Something is missing. That's our discipline and our physical activities. Due to this, corona pandemic is affecting badly as students are not getting the chance to participate in sports activities and attending practical sessions of subjects. And due to this, understanding of subject is difficult. Face-to-face interaction among students and teachers are also not possible. But friends, lives are more important for us and definitely we will come out from this crisis very soon. But one thing we should always remember that do gaj duri, mask hai zaruri. Thank you and have a nice day.
Respected fathers, sisters, teachers and my dear friends, today I, Palak Mishra of class 8B, is standing here to deliver my speech on the topic Impact of COVID-19 on Education. So here I begin. The petrifying and the extreme impact of COVID-19 has shaken the world to its core. And basically the educational systems have been affected a long while. So we can say that, furthermore we can say that the main effect of COVID-19 is being on educational systems and the young youths of India worldwide. So talking about the educational systems, the higher part of the government have closed the educational systems to stop the spread of COVID-19 and to unfold it. As educational systems have been closed, so it resulted as e-learning for the students. Now talking about advantages of e-learning and disadvantages of e-learning. Advantages are efficiency for the teachers to deliver the lessons to the students more efficiently. Second is the increasing attendance. Attendance increases because it can be taken from home or it can be taken from the location of our choice. So there are fewer chances of missing out the lessons. The third is learning more technology. Technology can be easily learned if we study online, because online we need to do everything technologically. So and our word is also technology master, so we need to learn it obviously. Now the disadvantages. Disadvantages are as follows. First one is the affordability. E-learning cannot be affordable by everyone. So the continuity of academic sessions lag during this time. Second is internet connectivity. Internet connectivity also lacks in smaller cities and towns, and even big states and towns also it lacks. So internet connectivity is a bigger challenge to face. Third is the internet platform. Internet platform have many distractions, and even Android phones have also many distractions like online messaging, games, videos, etc.
So these are some disadvantages and advantages. Now the government has taken some steps to ensure that the education does not stop. These are NDL, National Digital Library. It has many books to read online. Second is Swayam Prabha portal. Swayam Prabha portals have many genius teachers, effective learnings, etc. Effective speeches also. And third is Dheer Swayam Prabha, which is a television-based program. So these are the few steps which are taken by the government. And online learning also reduces the wastage of papers, because PDFs we will collect and we will learn from them. Despite of these changes, the teacher staff and the students are working more harder to ensure that the education learning does not stop. And progress will be only continued if we will accept the change. Thank you and have a nice day.
To all of you, myself Aryan Singh of class 8C, St. James Senior Secondary School, Hardoi is present in front of you to give a short speech on the topic Impact of COVID-19 on Education. Mainland China was the first region to identify the disease and its pathogens, the point of origin of the pandemic, the first region to impose drastic measures including lockdown and face masks in response to the outbreak, and the first region to get control over the outbreak. The outbreak was first manifested as a cluster of mysterious pneumonia cases, mostly related to the human seafood market of Wuhan, the capital of Hubei. The outbreak was reported to the local government of Wuhan on 27 December 2019 and was published on 31st December 2019. However, on 8th January 2020, a new virus known as COVID-19 was identified by the Chinese scientists. Most governments in the world had decided to temporarily close educational institutions in an attempt to reduce the spread of COVID-19. On 23rd March 2020, Cambridge International Examination launched a statement announcing the cancellation of Cambridge IGCE in attempt of school closure. United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization had recommended a new way of distance learning and open educational applications and platforms that schools and teachers can use to reach students remotely and limit the disruption of education. In India, however, effectively, the federal government has a facet of nationwide lockdown has closed all academic institutions, as a consequence to which learners from school-going kids to postgraduate college students were highly affected. However, the government has provided us with e-learning. Quite a few education tech companies have tried to leverage the occasion by providing different platforms of free online lessons and engaging limits on e-learning. E-learning, however, comes with an interactive to various as compared to classroom education. However, COVID-19 has bring about people to learn the traditional method of training. Thank you and have a nice day.
Wish you a very happy and charming day to all my teachers, friends and elders. Today, I am Abhish Narayan of St. James School of Class 8C is here in front of all of you to share my views on the topic Impact of COVID-19 on Education. So as we all are aware of this COVID-19 pandemic, it has been found that approximately 825 million students have been affected due to this pandemic till now. Everything was going smoothly. We were going to a school, were enjoying learning there. But as the COVID was spreading rapidly in India as well, the government of India ordered to close all the schools, colleges, universities, along with shopping malls, theatres, offices, etc. The government declared lockdown and kept extending it for almost 5 months. And all this happened abruptly. Education stopped suddenly for a while. But soon the government found the solution of this problem also. As the technology is growing at an increasing rate, the government decided to start the classes of students virtually. I mean by online classes. And if I talk about myself, my classes were started from 18 April 2020 and are still going on. There are different classes scheduled in a day, and I also attend those classes regularly. But and also the teachers did a great work in this pandemic. They kept motivating and inspiring us to follow a learning. They helped the students in attending their classes and constantly worked on the improvement in our education. But it would not be wrong to say that online classes didn't much affect the students on their learning, as the students didn't get that feeling of learning, that environment of studying as we have there in a school, having offline classes to study in front of the teachers. So that feeling we didn't get in online classes. And also there are a lot of problems in attending online classes, and one of the main problem is network connectivity problem, especially in privileged areas where the students face difficulty in attending their classes. So overall, I need to say that education can no longer be pursued by this method, as offline classes are far better than online classes. But as the vaccine for COVID-19 has came, the situations are improving gradually. The vaccination campaign has been started almost all over the world. So there's nothing much we can do than hoping. We can just hope that soon the situations will improve, soon we'll be able to go to a school, soon we'll be able to pursue our education on the basis of respective subjects, soon we'll have a daily and scheduled routine as we have earlier. So here I conclude with my speech by saying just 3 lines, that don't wait for the opportunity, just create it. Because if you make a firm determination within yourself, nothing can stop you. So here I conclude with my speech. Thank you.
All of you, today I am Chichit Pratap Singh of class 8C has got the golden opportunity to speak on the topic impact of COVID-19 on education. Teachers are at really high risk of catching COVID-19. It is so disrespectful that people don't think that they are. Most governments decided to temporarily close educational institutions in an attempt to reduce the spread of COVID-19. As of 12 January 2021, approximately 825 million learners are currently affected due to school closures in response to the pandemic. According to UNICEF monitoring, 23 countries are currently implementing nationwide closures and 40 are implementing local closures, impacting about 47% of the world's student population. 112 countries' schools are currently open. Schools closures impact not only on students, teachers and families, but have far-reaching economic and social consequences. School closures in response to the pandemic have shed light on various social and economic issues, including student debt, digital learning, food insecurity, and helplessness. At last, I want to say that be safe, be happy, thank you and have a nice day.
Very warm welcome to everyone watching this video. Today, I, Tanya Singh of class 8C from St. James School, Hardoi, is going to share my views on the topic impact of COVID-19 on education. Year 2020 will be a remarkable period in the upcoming history. This year created havoc to the world with the deadly disease caused by coronavirus. Corona pandemic had not only affected the death rates but also the economy of the world, especially in Asian and European countries. Due to lockdown announced by the government in the mid of March for 4 months had badly affected the financial status of everyone. On the other hand, the worst affected sector is education sector. So, to maintain social distancing and prevent the spread of this disease, government organized online teaching. This pandemic is an uncertain situation. Nobody knows how long will it be continuing. Due to this epidemic, several entrance exams have been delayed. The worst effect had been caused on the examinations and internships of students. Students can easily cheat and score good marks, but however they have forgot that how much hard work was needed to score good marks in exams. It can result failure in another class. It is true that mark sheet can't decide our future, but marks decide that how much hard work is needed for that. Moreover, online teaching had also been a problem to lower or middle class people who do not have sufficient network facilities. COVID-19 has also impacted on eyesight of students. Watching phones, laptops or computers for 3-4 hours can be too much harmful for eyes. The next biggest problem faced by higher class students is that some schools are allowing students to attend online classes if they have paid proper fees. Here, money is stopping students from taking education. Somewhere, students are missing their school life, where they enjoy with their friends and take part in extracurricular activities. But trying a new thing is always a good experience. Now, students can get extra time to study at home and concentrate on their weak points. At last, I want to say that today we all Indians are in difficult situation where we have to take care of us and others. So, take care and goodbye. Thank you.
Greetings to all of you. Today myself, Amir Shukla of class 8A is going to discuss the impact of COVID-19 on education. From the past 1 year, we have been through situations which were unimagined. We went through the time of COVID-19 coronavirus. It had a devastating effect on our lives. It destroyed the economical, medical and infrastructural development of our country and of the whole world as well. But what COVID-19 struck the most was our education. Education, which is the right of every individual. Education, which is the pillar of a nation's development. Due to COVID-19, we had to face 2.5 months national lockdown and schools and colleges were closed for more than 8 months. Although in the meantime, we had online classes. Online classes has led to a decrease in quality of education as it hinders the all-round development of a student. In our classroom environment, we learn through experience and we can maintain a contact between the teacher and the student. But in online classes, the classes are limited to subjective studies only and we cannot maintain a relative communication between the teacher as we can in our classrooms. Moreover, India is a developing country and not having internet facilities in many small towns and villages. So online classes is not accessible to every student. Apart from those things, there are much problems that there are not enough smartphones so that a child can study online classes. In many cases seen, parents have sold all their savings for getting their child a smartphone. And in worst cases seen, children have even committed suicide for not being able to study in online classes. Apart from that, syllabus is also being cut. That is a big loss for our knowledge as we are not able to fulfill it. And also the teachers, it has been a very hard challenge for them to teach online as no teacher was prepared for teaching online. Teachers have to work harder with more efforts but not getting the desirable result. Although online classes have one advantage, that is we can have wide scope learning from teachers of different cities, but that privilege is also not received by every child. Other from that, from the times of COVID-19, we have been through many problems and we have had losses of our loved ones and of our education. But at the last I want to say that since the beginning of humankind, we have suffered many devastating events, but humans have always adapted and thrived for information and for getting better. So we all are positive that we will face this time and have a better future and we will regain the losses which we had in the past time. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. Today I, Prakhar Saxena of class 8A is going to represent a speech on the topic Republic Day. Republic Day is a national holiday in India. It honors the date on which the Constitution of India came into effect on 26 January 1950, replacing the Government of India Act 1935 as the governing document of India and thus turning the nation into a newly formed Republic. The Constitution was adopted by Indian Constituent Assembly at 26 November 1949 and came into effect on 26 January 1950 with a democratic government system, completing the country's transition towards becoming an independent republic. 26 January was chosen as the date for Republic Day because on this day in 1929, when the Declaration of Indian Independence, Poon Swaraj, was proclaimed by the Indian National Congress as opposed to dominion status offered by the British regime. India achieved independence from British Raj on 15th August 1947. The independence came through the Indian Independence Act 1947, an act of the Parliament of the United Kingdom, partitioned British India into two new independent dominions of the British Commonwealth.
Good morning to one and all present here. Today I am Abhinav Shukla from class 8th want to deliver a short speech on the topic our heroes during the corona time. So friends, do you know who are these heroes? These heroes are our doctors, our scientists, our policemen and our cleaners. And what they are doing? They are saving us from corona. But doctors are always regular to their patients. Scientists are always regular to make the vaccine. Policemen are always regular to their duties. And the cleaners are always regular to clean the roads and the society. And this is the way of their work. So friends, I want to end up my speech by saying that our heroes are doing best for us. And we have to do only wear a mask and maintain social distancing. Thank you and have a nice day.